Don, welcome in. Thank you, dude. Thank you, sir. We're just getting a couple things set up here. Bear with me. All right, so that should be on. Desktop should be on. We should be able to go to here. Let's get a few little tunes going. How fitting. How fitting. Snapping. Happy birthday, Donnie. Also, hey, hi, and hello. There we go. Happy birthday to me first. How's everybody doing? How's the weekend? Let's get this rocking and rolling, or at least get it set up. We'll wait a few minutes for people to show up. As you can see, we've built something. We've built something special for you guys today. All the calories here. I'm allowed to eat every one of these except one, which is all good. It's a bar I wouldn't love. Jason, welcome in. How's it going? Ba-da-da-da-da. Anybody get a happy birthday? 59? No, I'm not that old. Jeez. Savage, brother. I don't even look close to 59. I can't look close to 59. I will say, today, I'm 35 years old. And I feel great. I feel great for 35. Anybody that's afraid of getting older is a rite of passage. No, I'm 59 in Turtle Wow. Oh, very nice. Very nice. You're almost there, Jason. You're almost there. Why are we crying? Snapping about my comment or about the fact that he's 59? Alright, so we got a tier list here. We can change... Every age is like a level up. Life is like a game and you're constantly leveling, getting levels. Yeah, it's a weird, you know, there's a really fun video that explains life. S for Smash. All right, done. Smash. What do you guys want A, B, and C to be? What do you think is fitting when it comes to chocolate bars? I think C is like free. You know what I mean? Like it's like in the cupboard and it's there. B should be mid. I feel like, well, it's so tough because like S is like clearly, Smash is like you go to the gas station. Like if you have a chocolate bar in mind, you're buying Smash. Or you go to the gas station not expecting to buy a chocolate bar and you walk out with one. Smash. But like also B is like, so if that's what Smash is, I feel like C, like that means that A is like, B is like the A. Okay, first of all, these are the two easiest: Smash and Hard Pass. You find B is the middle. Yeah, this, we'll call it mid. We'll call it mid for the sake of keeping this simple. So B is mid. A is when Smash isn't there. Right? Right? Chocolate bar can still be really good and you really like it, but like you only would get it because your favorite isn't an option. And C is free is free. You know what I mean? This is like you go to work and they've got a kitchen and somebody brings in some leftover Halloween candy and it's what the kids didn't want. The ones that you're willing to eat is free. But some of those will be hard pass. And there might be a couple mids and a couple when Smash isn't there, but like Smash is for sure not there. That's how I see it. How I see it might be wrong. Yeah, exactly. It's funny because like when it comes to food, it's very, very rare. Like talking chocolate, mid is like maybe if it's on clearance. Well, that's the thing, right? Like, so, okay. A great example of mid would be like, you know, you're going through the grocery store and you see like, okay, yeah, actually, great example. Like for me, on my diet, I drink skim milk. I always buy skim milk. I don't never buy skim milk. But if I'm going through Costco and I see the 1% is on sale, then I sometimes will buy it. If it's on sale, if the sale is good, I will buy it. You know? You go into Target and you see that they've got like buy two get one free, but it's all on mid. You consider it because it's a free chocolate bar, which to not be mistaken with free is free. That's same but different, you know? Whole milk is king. I completely agree with you, Don. Honestly, guys, I have like 10 pounds, 10.2 pounds left, and then we're going back to probably not whole milk, but at least 2%. Gosh, I'm so over skim milk. It's horrendous. But yeah, so I hope everybody had a great weekend. Tell me how your weekends went. But yeah, this is how we're gonna start today. I'll tell you the itinerary of today. It's not that exciting. I promised chocolate, so we're gonna eat chocolate, and then I'm gonna play some Pokemon. I'm not gonna do any storyline, I think, today. I'm just gonna run around and try to catch Pokemon and stuff. Just like a little different, being a little bit more goofy, I guess would be the way to say it. We could take a real quick look at some of our contenders for the tier list today. Donnie birthday, happy birthday. Z, appreciate it. Minnie lives off whole milk. You know what? Minnie does not live off water. Well, over a year old, maybe. Okay, so our first contender is Bounty Bar. This is my wife's one, like she for sure would be putting this in Smash. It's got coconut in it. I'm not a huge coconut person, but it's been many years since I've had a Bounty Bar. Guys, also, to my knowledge, most of this is Canadian. There might be a couple that you've seen depending on what state you live in. But for the most part, I think most of these are Canadian, if not all of them. Just some of them might be in America. Okay, next one we have is the Aero Bar. This Aero bar, they have different flavors that are seasonal. And it's like bubble chocolate. You can see it right in the photo right there. It's literally chocolate with bubbles in it. I don't know why, but it's a Canadian classic. Been having fun keeping my 200 gram protein goal each day. Gross. 200 dude, you don't need 200. You don't need that. Don, I know your age, and I know you used to lift. I know you're lifting now, but back in the day, everybody was like, uber high protein is the way. They've debunked it. You still need high protein, but 200 grams of protein is the only people doing that are people on steroids or people on uber cuts, because you get to eat filling food because it's protein and it burns more calories to digest protein. Canadian candy is peak. Well, we're getting there. Mars bar, I can tell you I already know what tier this is going to be, but maybe my taste buds have changed. I have been eating a little bit of chocolate lately, but I have high expectations for this guy. The American version of a Milky Way / a Three Musketeers. It's somewhere in between those with a way better consistency. This is not a dark chocolate one, unfortunately. Okay, now this one, there's two of. I'll go over both of them. So this is the classic caramel. Canadian bar. They got caramel in the middle of the bar. That's right. That's their whole commercial. It's a mystery. It's got a question mark. How do you get the caramel on the inside? Nobody knows. Literally nobody knows. It's a classic. But they also had a promotionary one, and it was 79 cents at the dollar store, because we have awesome dollar stores for chocolate. Caramel, salted caramel. So you know what? I figured, let's pick it up. We'll put it on the tier list. Happy birthday, Mr. Pokestop. Volcarona, appreciate you being here, brother. Hope you're doing good. How have you been doing? Happy birthday, Mr. Waffles. Guys, appreciate it. Next on the list, we've got an old school bar. O. Henry. Now, as a kid, I hated these bars. When I worked with my dad selling chocolate bars out of vending machines, I did not understand why these chocolate bars sold the best, because I hated peanuts. And as I got older, I started eating peanuts. And this bar deserves all the praise it gets. All right, another one. This is old school company. Glossettes. This is just chocolate covered raisins, essentially. It's been many, many years since I've had that. Some of these bars I haven't had in a really long time. Crunch bars is a great example. This is a bar that I feel like I've maybe eaten once in my life when I was younger. So, let's see. Is there some sort of sponge toffee crunch? There we go. From Cadbury. Next we have another very old chocolate bar. Original dark toffee peanut chew eat more. I can't remember the last time I would have eaten one of these. If maybe had a bite when I was a kid. Hershey Canada. Horrendous macros. We're not eating the full bars of all of these. Otherwise, I'm gonna actually go into a sugar coma. Little fun one I figured I'd pick up because you guys don't have these in America. We got Nibs. Which is they're itty bitty pieces of licorice, which you guys do have licorice, but you don't have Nibs. I don't know how you guys don't have Nibs. So this is going to be an unsponsored promo for Nibs. They get to be on the list. My wife was like, you can't really eat chocolate and not talk about Nibs. And I was like, well, it's not chocolate. She was like, I don't care. Buy some because I want to eat it. And I was like, okay. This next one, you guys do have Kit Kats, but at the dollar store I was at, they didn't have Rolos. And Rolos are extremely rare in the States, it seems like. Not everybody's even seen them. But this is a Kit Kat Rolo Crunch. And I don't think you guys have the Crunch Kit Kats, which is the more narrow bars. But yeah, so it's the two put together. We got another Canadian classic. Eve, welcome in. Coffee Crisp. Mage, I believe, was saying that this is one of his favorite chocolate bars, Coffee Crisp. Is there a little description? Make a nice light snack. Coffee Crisp. Original recipe. It's like a wafer bar. It's got like, I wouldn't even call it the taste of coffee, but I mean, I think it's more like Coffee Crisp as in like it's a bar designed to eat with your coffee. And then the last thing we have is the Canadian counterpart to M&M's, Smarties. Good old Smarties. So there we're at. That's where we're at. Anybody who is not from Canada, let me know, have you tried or seen any of these chocolate bars before? Just a quick reminder, guys, we will go to Pokemon after this, but we're gonna be at this for now. We're eating this. Oh, Volcarona, by the way, how was the aquarium, dude? I heard you went. How was it? Temu M&Ms. I don't know, man. They're different than M&Ms. We'll go into it as we eat them. I'll tell you what my opinion, what I like better, but they're different than M&Ms. All right, real quick, I'm gonna go put some ice in my water bottle, and then we're gonna bounce into it. But yeah, while I'm gone, let me know which bars have you tried or seen or the most interested in. Smarties are goated. Eve knows what's what. Eve knows what's what. Black licorice is goated. I don't know. You guys have some weird opinions. Goated? So I don't know. Link, welcome in. I hope you're doing good, man. We are chilling. We are about to try some chocolate. Guys, this is gonna put me in a sugar coma. I cannot eat all of this. Like, I'm gonna open all of them and eat some of all of them. So I'm gonna have a whole bunch of open chocolate bars. Some of them I might eat more than others. Some I might eat less than others. Some that I don't like. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's chocolate. Like, here's the thing. Like, perspective. Like, I put hard pass. Like, okay, some of these I don't like, probably. It's been many years. But, like, I would eat any of this over broccoli, right? Like, that's where we're, like, drawing the line. Hey, Donnie, I know this is your birthday, but can you stream the... No, it's my birthday. I get to do what I want on my birthday. Gosh. But that's the thing, right? So like, here's where we're at. Like, I may not love a chocolate bar, but like the worst one here, even if it makes me go, it's still better than broccoli. That's where we're at. Broccoli is one of my least favorite foods. So yeah, we're probably not gonna eat all of it, but you know, if there's something you want me to eat more of, I could be swayed, so to speak. Why do you want me to do it? I don't do demos. Volcarona, here's the thing. Volk, I'm trying to get this thing called a shiny charm. I don't know if you've ever heard of a shiny charm. Can you sing happy birthday to yourself? Immortal Waffles, what? Donnie TCG stop. Wait, what? Happy birthday. What? Literally somebody has my face on here. Joined an hour ago. No subscribers. Who is this? You guys are crazy. Okay, what is going on? Alright, well, either way, you know what? Donnie TCG Pokestop and Donnie TCG, welcome in. Hope you guys are doing good. I'm gonna just guess that's Vault Corona and Immortal Waffles, if I had to guess. Ain't no way you can win 1,000 battles. Do you have to do all of it? Do you have to do all of it? Like, do you have to do every single mission to get the shiny charm, or is there like a little bit of leeway? Cool Cat 66666, welcome. Hope you're doing good. Happy my birthday to you. Donnie TCG. We have the same birthday, crazy. You know, it'd be wild, like I just have like 25 different personalities and they're all just like, I'm like really my left hand, I'm just like talking to myself. But yeah, does anybody have a chocolate bar they'd like me to start on? Does anybody have a preference? My head is kind of in the way of some of them. Anybody have a preference where we start? Somebody kick us off with a recommendation. Let's do it. Cool Cat, welcome in. We play a lot of Pokemon stuff. We do a little bit of World of Warcraft stuff, but today is my birthday and we're eating chocolate. I'm betting it's Maddie and Mage. Oh, Maddie and Mage are trolling? Mars bars are my favorite. Yeah, well, it's somebody who's at least, yeah, it's got to be somebody because they knew that Mars bars are my favorite. That is true. Yeah, at the very least, whoever's trolling me at least has watched enough of the streams to know that Mars bars are my favorite. Can you not do a chocolate bar smash or pass? Why? There's no pass. It's hard pass. Do you not like chocolate, Volcarona? What's going on? I'm betting it's... Can it be yuck or yum instead? Do you know what it means? Yeah, smash means I want it. And hard pass is like, I really don't want it. Happy 50th birthday. Okay, now YouTube, you guys are just mean. I don't even look 50. I don't even look close to 50. Look, I got so much younger just because I shaved. Look it up, man. Look it up, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Volcarona, I don't know what you're talking about. It's nothing to look up. Spooky scary. Start with nibs because it's not chocolate. Ooh, okay, yeah. You know what? To be fair, snapping's a good idea. But also, nibs could be what we use to cleanse the palate between chocolate bars, right? All right. Snapping with the good ideas over here, guys. That's what happens when you become a mom. You become smart. Not that she wasn't smart before, but like she's got the mother intuition. Donnie, that never happened. Joke's on you. My dad had a vending machine business. I ate Mars bars at home by the dozens if I wanted to. I have other qualities. Hey, I didn't say you didn't. Snapping. I didn't say you didn't. All right. So we got the full nibs here. The full nibs experience. Rating real quick. Calories. You get 29 of these for 140 calories. Which means that every, approximately every 2 of them is 10 calories. This is what 10 calories looks like. This is what 10 calories looks like. Love the French music. What? Spaghetti. Space Ghost, what's up? So, Nibs. I didn't get any Reese's Peanut Butter, because they're not Canadian. Their Reese's Peanut Butter Cups are in the States. The whole goal of what I did was buy Canadian stuff if it was mostly Canadian. So we got Nibs. You get a good look at them now. Here's the thing. So, I would say, for me, licorice, like Twizzlers licorice. Well, that is good. That could be just like really good because I haven't had a lot of sugar. For me, licorice, Twizzlers licorice is free, right? That's where it would be if this was licorice. But the one thing I will say is because these are small and little bite size, I would definitely say they're more of a mid. And the reason for that is because I would say that they're almost situational, you know, like am I gonna go and buy these when I go to the gas station? I'm like, oh yeah, Nibs. But like also if someone was like came over for movie night, oh, I brought Nibs, it's like, you know what, Nibs are pretty good to chow on for the course of a movie. All right, you get lots of them. Also, if you're on a diet, you get to eat 29 of them. You could space out 29 of them easily, even though it is not gratifying at all to eat just one. That's pretty good though. But like, imagine a road trip. You know, a chocolate bar is going to disappear in my hands real quick. Whereas Nibs is going to last a couple hours. So, I think Nibs is going to be a noble mid. Twizzlers, unofficial, not sponsored, but if you want to sponsor me, just reach out, you know. We'll do what it takes. Canadian candy is just better. Birthday boy, oh my gosh. Donnie, happy birthday, bud. Does this mean you can collect Social Security now? Well, I have all the numbers and stuff. Collect it? American streamer. I'm not American. All right, so Nibs is going to be the palate cleanser. It is very mid. It's very mid of the road. But I will say anyone that would rank Twizzlers higher, if this was your list, you would probably rank this pretty high because of the qualities I set up. So most people that would say that normal licorice is mid, this might be when Smash isn't there. How old am I now? Well, Donnie TCG, you should know how old I am. Good enough to avoid the bin. Yeah, exactly. To avoid the bin. Birthday boy, you said bin. You've outed yourself. I know that means that you're from the Europe, because we would never say the bin in North America. Literally from Hawaii. No, I live in Hawaii. That doesn't mean I'm from Hawaii. All right, what's next on the list? First chocolate bar that's on my list that I see in either of the chats is the next one I'll eat. Oh, wow. Snapping is just like, you know what? Screw it. We're going O. Henry on the next one now. Guys, like I said, this is an older chocolate bar. It's got peanuts, it's got caramel. Okay, crunchy peanuts, chewy fudge, creamy caramel, covered in a chocolate coating. I would read to you the ingredients in French, but it would just be an atrocity. But in Canada, all the ingredients are in both languages. There you go. 290 calories for the whole bar. Is there any redeeming qualities before? Okay. Not that this is a full-on redeem, but we're going to do a side-by-side real quick. It's got 5 grams of protein. Now, let's just say that I was to eat, say, this Aero bar. Yes, it's a bit less calories with only 220, but it's 3 grams of protein. So, efficiently, this is better on protein than this. I can't say that for all of them. Real quick, we'll check a caramel, you know, something that's maybe a little heavier on, never mind, that one just doesn't want to unfold. A Crunch bar, which is right in front of me, 0.4 grams of protein, so for 210 calories. So I'm not saying that you should hit your 200 grams of protein, Dawn, by eating this, but at least you get 5 grams of protein. How much added sugar? Like, it's all added sugar, dude. It's a chocolate bar. but it's got 2 grams of fiber. Sugar, 29 grams. There's even 1.1 gram of trans fats in this. Not good. Not supposed to eat a lot of those. All right, here we go. Not the most appealing looking bar, but this, like I said, the #1 selling candy chocolate bar that I ever experienced when I sold chocolate bars. That's really good. So, what would make a good challenge run? So, I think what they did really well with this bar is it's like actually really heavy with peanuts. Now, if you don't like peanuts, that's why when I was a kid I didn't like it. But it's like a lot of peanuts, and then it's like just a spread of a little bit of caramel and stuff inside. It's not super heavy. But it is an old school bar, which kind of makes sense, hence just heavy in peanuts. Honestly, I could easily eat the whole thing. Easily. And not look back. I'm not going to, though. This list might get manipulated. We should pick right now to make it harder. How many do we have in total? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 in total. Does that sound about right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. How many? What? It's my birthday. How many maximum smashes am I allowed to have? That's what we should do. How many maximum smashes am I allowed to have? 2. Damn. Okay. So does that mean I'm allowed to have 4 when Smash isn't here? I'm going to manipulate the list as we go. Literally, I was ready to go back in for another bite. That's how good it was. Especially on stream. I mean, that's a lot of O. Henrys, man. That's a lot of O. Henrys. I couldn't eat. It would never be worth it, calorie-wise. You would need to find a chocolate bar that's just a bit better, because that's like 300 calories for 5 grams of protein is wild. Because that means you'd consume 6,000 calories to get 100 grams of protein. It's just not reasonable. Please like and subscribe. Bio on standby. Okay. That was good. That was good. Yeah, we're gonna have to manipulate this list as we go. All right, I'm gonna pick one next because I don't want you guys. You guys literally went for all the heavy hitters to start, so we're gonna go with something that's like, I don't know. Do you guys want me to go for something? Let's just go for that one. Okay, the first one I saw on the list. Okay, that's right in front of my face. Bio-op gamers. That's true. That's true. Okay, we got a coffee crisp here. Old school chocolate bar. This was like my dad's favorite chocolate bar. But this is like legit, just old candy. Old candy we're looking at here. It is a reminder. It is a wafer bar. I don't think it's like really, like, I'm not a coffee drinker at all. I don't think it, well, you know what? I will say it does have a hint smell of coffee, of espresso. Yeah, definitely does. Okay, so we're not gonna well, we can try to ASMR this. It's a crunchy one. That's like full wafer with chocolate. Considering how much wafer's in it, it does pack a lot of flavor. It's good though. Mm. But here's my thing. Would I ever buy a coffee crisp? If I was at that gas station, would I buy it? No, probably not. And you know what? I think Snapping said it best. For me, Coffee Crisp, if it was on sale, like, you know, buy one, get one free, and it was like limited options, Coffee Crisp would be considered. If it was like on, though I will say, almost it's free is free. Free is almost where it's at, because if a full case of Coffee Crisp, no way. Volcarona, have you even tried all of these bars? Dude, when we first met, you had never even tried a McDonald's milkshake. Straight up, when we met, you had never tried a McDonald's milkshake. Donnie TCG, what are you even saying? I'm just saying, maybe you haven't tried all of these chocolate bars. Have you thought of that? Maybe you haven't. But also, I'm a little biased because I don't like coffee. I have a bias because I don't like coffee, and the fact that it's just got that hint of coffee could be enough that like that is deterring me a little bit. Well, then I guess I'm drunk, Volcarona. Guess I'm drunk then. But I mean, like, don't you drink coffee? I thought you drank coffee a bit. No? Do you not drink coffee at all? Never. Well, good for you. I wouldn't say it's the best bar on this list by far. I would say, you know what? I would go as far to say that if you went right now, as long as you don't hate peanuts, and ate an O. Henry side by side, I think that you'd eat that first. I've had coffee, I just don't like it. Yeah, see, like, I don't like coffee enough that I don't drink coffee. I've never, ever had a full cup of coffee. Okay, so on the next part of this list, we are going to tackle one of the caramels. Oh, let's do a Nibs reset. Oh, shh. Let's tear the whole bag open, spill the Nibs everywhere. Little Nibs reset there. Another 15 calories down the hatch. I don't know if that would make it taste better or worse. Either way, I mean, here's the thing. I don't like coffee, so it'd be hard to get worse. Worth of dieting in 10 minutes. I'm Coach. I mean, to be fair, I haven't eaten that many calories. And also, just to, well, actually, that comment. So I'll read it out for you guys. It was about to undo a whole year worth of dieting in 10 minutes. Do you know how much chocolate bars I'd have to eat? There's we can actually math this. So I started at 205 pounds, and I'm now at 170 pounds, almost flat. I've lost 35 pounds. 1 pound is equal to 3,500 calories. I would have to eat 122,000 calories to reverse all the dieting gains I've gotten. Honestly, I'm pretty good at handling sugar snapping just because I grew up with so much candy. Literally, my mouth is made of metal. Would you die? You can't consume that many calories in a day. I think after 26,000 calories, your body stops digesting. You literally just poop out the food as food at that point. All right, the next one, caramel. Salted caramel. Now, I do like caramels. Caramels are also really good in the fridge. I've never tried a salted caramel one though. So this will be a brand new one. So on this one, You get these like, oh, we already have a break. You get these like little breaks. So that, there we go. Is that half the bar right there? 1, 2, 3. Okay, not quite half the bar, but you get these little breaks. So you get a little ding. It's extremely bland. So, I don't know if you can see inside that. I don't have my DSLR yet, sorry guys. But yeah, caramel inside. There's a little salty hint to it. Considering I like caramels, this is not really doing it that much for me. This is an easy one. Free is free. Dawn. If you guys buy me the top 10 highest rated Amazon bestsellers, I will rate whatever you guys want. For the 42 cents I get for a stream, I can't buy the top 10 rated Amazon products. Okay. Yeah, so that last one, we'll do a little palate cleanser, was very clearly the worst. Very clearly the worst. The caramel, yeah, so we'll go back to it. So this is an old school company. They were known for doing like Willy Wonka type giveaways where you'd look for the golden keys in Canada. 240 calories, 3 grams of protein. Okay, so just very mid-bleh. Yeah, not overly tasty. But yeah, I mean, they've got really, really good advertising campaigns. On my first 100 apprentices. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Okay, so all right, the next person to type any chocolate bar that's not snapping is the chocolate bar that I'll eat. Because snapping got to pick last time. Mars. All right, Z with the Mars. All right, Mars bar. This bar, as I mentioned, it's closer to like a Three Musketeers. Oh. Did our playlist already end? We haven't been on that long. I guess we have been on that long. We get some more tunes rocking and rolling for us. So Mars bar is, yeah, like a Three Musketeers, Milky Way type situation. I would say growing up, this was my favorite chocolate bar. It's also made by the same company that makes Snickers. I don't know why. Actually, I'm pretty sure. I might even be wrong on that. But it's pretty close to a Snickers bar, but not. Like, if you look at the inside, you would look at it and eat it and be like, oh, this is like, it feels like a Snickers, but better. And Snickers have peanuts, and it's not against that because I don't mind them anymore. But it has more to do with the thickness of the feel of actually going into eating this. Pre-explosion there. Get a little taste. Now. Immortal waffles with your prime. Dude, I appreciate it. Damn, that's so good. That is so good. Like, okay. I was going to say that O. Henry had me going back, but like, considering how many chocolate bars I've already eaten right now, like this, I could engulf this. Okay. You get like that filling on the bottom, all the caramel on the top. Like, it's so good. Honestly. Strings! Welcome in, brother. It's been a hot minute. How have you been doing, man? Thank you for the birthday. But you know, the happy birthday. Appreciate it. Immortal? You can't give it to me and then be like, oh, just kidding, you're horrible. This is, honestly, this is going in S tier. And I would even go as far to say, like, it's ahead. It's, I don't know. Anybody that doesn't like Mars bars can't be trusted. I'm just saying. Okay, I already ate most of it. That's so good. That is worth the calories. You've been enjoying it? Nice. How far into it are you? What rank are you? What are you working on in the game? We'll be playing it today, trying to catch more Pokemon and filling out our, trying to get my shiny charm, even though, Volcarona doesn't believe I can do it. Oh, that's so good. Okay. Next one we're gonna pick. Oh, you know what? This next one is going to be Smarties or Glossettes. The first two that I see voted for, it needs 2 votes to win from different people. Anyone can vote. Glossettes or Smarties? What do you want first? First 2 votes I see on the same product, I'll do. Smarties gets 1 vote. Man, that's, yeah, okay, Snapping, you might be onto something. That sugar is kicking in. Smarties it is. The Queen loves a Mars bar. I heard she'd split it on. Dang, so you're getting close to the end, Strings. I can't afford a Switch 2. Is ZA on Switch 1, mate? It sure is. All right, so we got Smarties. Now, Smarties are very similar to M&M's in the sense that, well, oh, these are a little discolored. They might be getting a little on the older side. They're like a funner version of colored M&M's. You get like a purple. Well, I guess you got green in the other ones, but they're a little cloudy, admittedly. But the difference between these and M&M's, I would say, is that these are closer to a candy with a chocolate in the middle. This has got like a candy shell. Like, you know how like if you suck on an M&M, it will like disintegrate into the chocolate? This, if you suck on these, it just turns into a white hard shell over top of chocolate. And you can kind of see it's just like chocolate inside of a candy shell. These have way more of a crunch. I'll try to ASMR this with you guys. I'll do like a handful, and then I'll give you a crunch test. So you can, in your head, compare it to M&M's. I don't know if you can hear that. So crunchy. These are good though. It's been a while since I've had these. I would say it's my birthday. I'm allowed to do it one time on my birthday. So good. Okay. It's okay. Snapping, you're not at that point where you don't wanna listen to weird things while you fall asleep. Weird. Okay, so I'd go as far to say that Smarties I listened to White Noise. Oh, damn. Okay. So, Smarties is definitely not an S tier. But here's the thing. I will go as far to say that Smarties... Okay, so if M&M's were on this list, M&M's for sure would be here. But I like M&M's more than I like Smarties. But I will say that as a kid, when I would go trick-or-treating, Smarties was one of my favorite things to get. It was always like one of the most fun to get the little boxes and throw them back and eat all of them in one bite. So I think for now, Smarties is going to be when Smash isn't there. Because if I think it still falls under the, like, as I said, like, I prefer M&M's, but these are really good. But if I really wanted these, I would get these, like, if M&M's weren't there, if I was really feeling it. Also, Smartie McFlurries are a thing in Canada. And they were really good. I will say Smartie McFlurries were the best flavor of McFlurry in Canada. Crunchy is OG. Donnie TCG, I'm not sure you've ever eaten Crunchy. $50 an hour if you know anyone help me towards treating myself. Oh my gosh. You will have a big oh my gosh. All right, okay, so that one is down. Let's take a look at our contenders. We still have the Crunchy Bar. We have the normal caramel. We have the Aero Bar. We have the Kit Kat Rolo. The Bounty Bar. The Eat More. And the Glossettes. I'll pick the next one. And we're going to go with... I think we're going to go with one that I'm more like either haven't had in a long time or I'm questioning. Just to really change the palette up. So let's do a palette cleanser. I do. That's so mean. Making fun of your sister. Do you own any turtlenecks, mate? Dude, I live in Hawaii. I literally don't even have a sweatshirt. Why would I have a turtleneck? All right. For the next one, we're gonna go with the Eat More. It's been many years. A real quick, original dark toffee peanut chew. Calories are probably gonna be 240, 4 grams of protein. Okay. No trans fats in this. That's good. 2 grams of fiber. Well, at least I'm getting like 6 grams of fiber from eating all this chocolate today. Why face redder than neck and hands? What? It's not by New Zealand at all. What are you talking about? All right, so right off the bat, you've got a very unappealing looking chocolate bar. And it's also like completely sticking to the wrapper. So it's already like not getting lots of points for being messy. Because this one I'm going to have to be really careful with. Whoa. No. Oh. The first bite, the first flavor, it's like, whoa, that's a lot of peanuts. And then it kind of, in the middle, you're like, oh, that's not bad. And by the end, it's like, whew. It almost has like a molasses taste to it. I don't think that's the right thing, but whew. That is one of my least, that is my least favorite so far. Whew. Yeah, so, okay, so to give perspective on this one, the Eat More. This would be like you go to the work office and you see it on the counter. You don't think twice about eating it. You see it and you look right past it. It's as if it's not even on the counter. Whew, gross. Donnie, wardrobe consists of 6 pairs of shorts, 1 pair of pants, 3 different sets of sandals, and a short sleeve shirt. I don't even have 6 pairs of shorts. Well, okay, I have like 6 pairs if you include my like gym and running shorts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I have 8 pairs of shorts. 3 of them are for running. 2 of them are for the gym. The 2 that are for the gym hardly fit anymore. I can't have anything in the pockets. Because I've lost too much weight. Oh, yeah, that one lingers. Ooh, that was a bad one. Ooh, that's a hard pass. How they're still in business is almost impressive. Oh. T-shirts. I have maybe 12 t-shirts. I have 1 long sleeve t-shirt that has like a little bit of a zip collar. And I've got 2 pairs of Lululemon joggers as pants. That's it. Maddie, welcome in. You've come for the bottom half. Wow, that last chocolate bar was so bad. How's it going, Maddie? Whoo! Literally boss battle music for that last chocolate bar. It's fitting. Can we have shorts reveal? No. I don't have a good enough setup to do a shorts reveal. Sorry, bro. Just wondering what is happening. Well, it's my birthday. And I'm doing my chocolate bar stream. Ganondorf. Ganon. Nailed it. Dodongo? Bongo? Phantom Ganon? Yeah, that's all you're gonna get out of me. Can we have knowledge reveal? What knowledge reveal would you like? Shirt reveal. I'm literally wearing a black Adidas shirt, a gym shirt. Literally, like out of my 12 shirts, 2 of them are not, what do you call it? Gym shirts. 2 of them are like a collared shirts. The rest are all gym shirts. You missed yeah, that's true. Well, you know, it wasn't the worst. But, you know, it was my best. Here's the thing. It's all perspective snapping because it was the best ASMR I've ever done. It was the best I've ever done. But it was also the worst I've ever done, right? Because it's the only time I've ever done it. All right, Maddie, since you're here, better late than never. Between what you can see left, the Bounty Bar, the Aero Bar, the Glossettes, the Crunch Bar, the Kit Kat Rolo Bar, and the Caramel, which one would you like to see me eat next? Since you just got here. Make you at least experience me rating 1. Oh, and also I'm only allowed to have 2 Smash chocolate bars. What's a Glossette? Well, we're about to find out. All right, here we go. Glossette raisins candy. These are chocolate covered raisins. The macros, 230 calories. This does have 0.1 grams of trans fats. Oh, wait. The calories on this is for only half the box. So eating this full box is 460 calories, only 2 grams of protein, or 4 grams for the whole box. But it does have potassium and calcium and iron. So, you know, if you're iron deficient, actually, to be fair, they're all full of chocolate. These all have iron in them. Yeah. But this has a bit more iron. Like a Mars bar has 2%, aka 0.4 milligrams, whereas half the box of this has 1.25%, which is 7% of your daily. Hey, you know what, Maddie? I'm gonna have to cancel you for that. All right, so these guys, Literally, straight up, they look like rabbit turds. Literally. But, you know, it's just a chocolate covered raisin. Now, I personally have been growing to like raisins more. But I think that these kind of get compared to what we talked about with the nibs. This is like a movie theater type candy, you know? I'm on a road trip. I'm in the car for a few hours. I want to nurse 1,000 of these little things. Dawn, you've said that like about 2 or 3 things now. You've said this is my favorite like 2 or 3 times. They look like Raisinets. Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. They're good. They're sweet. Milk chocolate. Good texture. But I would go as far to say that if I went to a movie theater, I've never ever bought these. So they have to go into the free is free. You know, you go to the work office, or, you know, at the end of the, you've done some trick-or-treating and you're getting to the nitty-gritty of what's at the end. This is near the end and you're still willing to eat it. That's what glossettes are. You're still willing to eat it. It's at the end of the pile. They're not your favorite, but they're still an edible chocolate. So Don, what you're saying is that one is your favorite and the other one is the greatest of all time. Okay. I can, you know what? I agree that there is a difference because I've made that argument on my stream many times. I've made that argument many, many times. There's a difference between your favorite and the best. Which leads us to Attack on Titan. Just kidding. We should all be mods. Believe me. Birthday Boy 1027 and Donnie TCG and Donnie TCG Pokestop. I'm sorry, guys. Mod applications are currently closed. Yeah, free is free on that one. That's a clean one, clean and easy. All right. Oh, that is a lot of chocolate. We have 5 left. We're gonna go with the Bounty Bar. I will say I don't want to save it for the end because I don't want to end on this. I'm not excited about this bar. Volcron, I don't know if you can be even trusted, to be honest. Speaking my truth, I don't know how trusted you can be. You thought I didn't even know a single boss in Ocarina of Time. Bounty Bar. This is a coconut bar. As you can see, there's a little coconut there. I guess I should practice eating these if I'm ever going to be on Survivor. It seems reasonable, right? I should be able to eat a Bounty Bar if I'm ever going to yeah, because of the coconut. That's right. That's why I should practice eating it for Survivor. I'm not a huge coconut fan. Oh. Volcarona, send me a DM if you actually want to be a mod. I'll make it happen if you DM me. Okay, I will say this was not as bad as I thought. Don't belong in candy. That's my thought. This is not my favorite, but I will say this does fall under the lines of what I said. This is still better than broccoli. I would eat this every day of the week before I would eat broccoli, but one bite is more than enough for me to definitely, I can very confidently put it here, and I can very confidently put it above. Like if I had to pick between these two bars, I'd be eating the Bounty bar. Definitely would be eating the Bounty bar. Out of the wow. That coconut likes to linger too. No, it's right. I didn't even show you guys. Sorry, apologies. That one I just had to get out of there. You can see it's literally like a crushed up coconut inside a chocolate. There really isn't a lot going on with it. And if no nuts, there's no nuts in this. No. Bounty bar, you get 2 little bars, so that's kind of nice. It's a good sharing bar. So you get like 2 little bars, and then there's another full bar in here. You know, it gets bonus points for presentation. It's not my favorite. And even though it's full of coconut, I imagine that the macros are still horrendous. 280 calories. A little, well, at least this is half decently high in iron. Potassium, calcium, yeah, you're gonna get all that. Not my favorite. To be exact, my second least favorite. Sounds like Mounds. Almond Joys are so good. Happy birthday, Mage. Appreciate it. Thank you, dude. We're on the chocolate bar stream. Coconut's healthy. Yeah, totally. And that's what I was saying. Like, that bar, I would love that over broccoli. Everything in, to be fair, Eat More was disgusting. I would eat that over broccoli. Jason, do you know what video game this music is from? Mounds are the immature cousin of Almond Joys. Don't worry, guys. We'll do another one of these with US candy. Because most, like, you guys are talking about candy I've never heard of. So, like, it would be, like, a way more blind taste test. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't live in a hole. But, like, you guys have a lot that, like, tracks. I've never heard of that. I've never had Mounds before. Almond Joy. I've never eaten an Almond Joy before. I will say 100 grams. Whoo, those are a good American chocolate bar. But that's an old school chocolate bar. Have you ever had Charleston Chew? No, I've never had that either, Bugcatcher Zach. Super American. Not in Canada. Bell Shiny Hunts. Thank you, appreciate it. Mounds are Bounty. Almond Joys are Bounty with almonds. Oh, okay, makes sense. All right. We got 4 bars left. Ugh. Okay. We got one more that I'm very hesitant on. I don't think it'll be as bad as, like, I think we've had the worst of it. Because I know that this is going to taste fine. I know exactly what this is going to taste like unless my palate's changed. I know exactly what this tastes going to taste like. And the crunchy is the question mark. So I think we wait on the crunchy. Let's do the Kit Kat Rolo. So yes, there's Kit Kats in the States, but there isn't a lot of Rolos in the States. And when I was in Canada, I didn't get to a store where I could get Rolos, so this was the compromise. But I also don't think you guys have the Kit Kat Crunch bars, which is when you get one big break rather than the 4 little breaks. So it's got like little cuts here. So it cuts into 3 bars this way rather than the other way. Horizontal versus vertical. All right, let's see how we do. It is definitely I mean, it's got wafer in it. It's got caramel in it. I would say that this bar is doing things right, but it's not doing things better than any other bar that's doing those things. Like, here's the thing. Coffee Crisps are not my favorite. I know that they're a lot of people's favorites. Mage, I think you were saying you like Coffee Crisp. For some reason, that's stuck in my head. Actually, I know Volcarona, you said it was your favorite. But this has wafer in it. But I almost don't feel like it does the wafer as good. It's got caramel in it, which we haven't eaten the caramel bar, but I don't feel like it does it better than that either. It just feels like really sugary and chocolate. So for this, I don't even think that this would necessarily hit the clearance section of my cart. So this has to be free as free. I would go as far to say it's better than, I mean, you know what, honestly, no, utility wise, I would say that this is probably how it goes. Gloss sets, I can see very, very specific niches where it would work. Caramel was just whatevs, and this is just a little bit worse whatevs. I enjoy them. See, I remember a thing or two. Me too. Maddie likes them too. It's like a remake of a classic movie. I also like Angel Food Cake. And Watergate salad, because I'm 97 years old. It's been 84 years. I don't even know what Watergate salad is. I will Google it. Don't get me wrong, I will. Is your girlfriend? I don't have a girlfriend. You guys are the worst impersonators ever, Donnie. You don't even know that I don't have a girlfriend. Okay, I'll Google it right now. Okay. Watergate salad. Watergate salad, also referred to as pistachio delight or shut the gate salad, is a side dish salad or dessert salad made from pudding, canned pineapple, whipped topping. I mean, it sounds bizarre, but it's not actually a salad. It's like just a bunch of sweets all mixed together. You just gave me an idea tonight. I'm gonna make pumpkin spice brownies with eggnog. I mean, we love those 50s salads. What, ambrosia salad? What the heck is that? It is a classic American fruit salad. Southern United States and often served at potlucks and holiday diners. The dessert-like dish typically features a creamy base with that coats a medley of canned fruits, marshmallows, and coconuts. Guys, you guys don't need to have candy in everything and call it salad. That's wild. You can't just like. That's literally like, okay. What makes it a salad? Is it that there's some sort of like creamy? Like that's like saying that if I add enough ketchup to my chicken nuggets, it's a chicken nugget salad. The good old days in the 50s was, yeah, okay. All right. Okay. Well, you know what? We're going to go with the caramel, the classic caramel. I think some of you had mentioned in the past that you've been able to find these rarely in the States. This is a bar that if you ever eat one, I would very much recommend you put it in the freezer. So you can see it's got the clean breaks just like the last one. I love how we started eating so much of the bars and now we're like just having a couple bites. Like that's so much better than the other caramel. Without that imitation salt just trying to like make something out of it that doesn't need to be there. That is so good. Enjoy the cheat day. I'm gonna have one more of those. That was worth eating. Okay. That was good. Okay. To me, that was a clean when Smash isn't there. If I went in looking for a Mars bar and I had to settle on a caramel, I wouldn't be sad. To be fair though, Z, we could do the math. We could do the math when we're done. Oh, my tongue is on fire almost. We could do the math. I bet you I can still make it through my day calorie-wise. Salad is the Midwest. In the Midwest, have one and or both of the following candies. Following candy or mayonnaise. To be fair, I mix ketchup and mayonnaise together on my chicken nuggets, so it's a chicken nugget salad. Legit, based on that. I'm not gonna have candy in it, but I will have mayonnaise. We got 2 left. Maddie, you don't know. And then you melt cheese on it. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, ketchup, mayonnaise. Like, here's the weird thing about mayonnaise. You guys want to ketchup and mayo belong together in one case and one case only. She's about to say French fries. Burger King Whopper. Honestly though, like chicken nuggets, it's good. Like ranch, ranch is good. Ranch is good for nuggets for sure. But the thing is, okay, so this is where we're getting into some real technicals here. If I have ranch sauce with my chicken nuggets, I 100% want to dip it. If I have mayo mixed with ketchup, I don't mind dosing. I don't mind mixing it and spreading it across the whole thing. It's almost like a marinade. Literally, like we joke, like the salad. No, like I'll do that, and then I melt cheese. I melt cheese over top. Then I make the sauce. I mix it, and then I coat the whole thing and stir it so it's on like a whole 360 marinade essentially on it. Ranch is greater than ketchup on hot dogs. That's true, but I also like cheese on my hot dogs, and I think ketchup goes better with cheese. Ketchup should never be on a hot dog. Oh, I don't mind ketchup on a hot dog at all. Wait, why are you in? Oh, because you hate cheese. Yeah, see, let's get Snapping doesn't like cheese. That's where we need to go. What's mental about it? Kakarot, how's it going? Welcome back, dude. We're gonna get back to some. Do you have an OnlyFans account, Donnie? Not yet. Not yet, dude. Cheese dogs are fire. For once I agree, cheese dogs are fire. Yeah, they are super good. Okay, wait, does that mean you guys like mustard on hot dogs? I'm not a mustard guy. I don't eat mustard on anything. I'll have a honey mustard if it's a really nice honey mustard. But if it's not honey mustard, I won't touch it. I've just been to get fish chips dinner. Fish and chips, but that you eat fish and chips you'd eat with lemon and tartar sauce. I love ranch and CFA and ketchup on hot dogs. Way better than streaming. Wait. Just make it of you eating chocolate. It sells. It'll sell. Why are we on the hat attack? Oh, Chick-fil-A. I do like Chick-fil-A. My wife loves Chick-fil-A. We went to Chick-fil-A, I think 2 weeks ago. We got the grilled cheddar pretzel sandwich. I don't fully remember the name. And then you get the mac and cheese, because the mac and cheese is not horrible on calories. I mean, it's bad, but it's not horrible. Oh, Chick-fil-A sauce. Yeah. Yeah, we go and buy the Chick-fil-A sauce. I definitely eat. I have to eat it on a scale, but I eat it. Fan of pickles? Oh, Bugcatcher Zach, brother. Bugcatcher Zach, do you go to the gym? I've been meaning to ask. I know I always joke about your biceps, but you look like you go to the gym. But if you go to the gym, you have to love pickles. That's why I'm asking. Anybody that works out has to have a taste for pickles, because pickles are literally the only thing when you're out of calories you can justify eating more of that has any sort of good flavor to it. When you have no calories left, you're like, you know what? I can eat 4 pickles and not even care. Pickled watermelon is not a great idea. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a great idea, Don. It doesn't sound like a great idea. Pickles, though, like, there's... Okay. Should we end off on a good note or end off on a questionable note? We got one we know is going to be at least pretty good, and one that is a very big question mark. Question mark. What do you guys want? First one to get 3 votes wins. Arrow or Crunchy Bar? First 3 votes wins. End on the banger. All right, we got 1 vote for Crunchy, 1 vote for... Actually, that's 2 votes. 3 votes Crunchy, because Mage said end on a banger. Everybody wants the Crunch Bar next. The Space Ghost, that's good question. That's a really good question. I have no idea how that happened today. But, you know, some trolls came on today, and, you know, we're going with the flow. All right. We got the Crunchy Bar. Oh, guys, literally, it's been so many years since I've had one of these. Sponge Toffee Crunch. And now we've got literally the zombie music on. 210 calories. No protein. 0.4 grams of protein. 0 fiber. This bar is... Okay. The nutritional facts suggest to me never eat this bar. Is there any... And it even does have trans fats in it too. There's nothing about the back of this bar that you should read and eat in good conscience. So we're off to a great start. All right, we got a very generic presentation. Not bad, not good. Whoa. That is a lot of toffee. That is a lot of toffee. I'm sorry, you can't even get the good... It's like, because of the green screen, that's like a full... That's like really yellow. That is quite the toffee. Whoa. I mean, okay, it's been many years. I'm gonna go for 1 more bite. I don't know. Okay. So we know I would never buy that. But it wasn't bad. Here's the thing. I don't know. It's not a hard pass. Where do you define a hard pass? I would never buy this. But if somebody offered me a bite, I would probably not say no. Granted. Okay. You guys tell me where it belongs. I would never buy this bar. If somebody offered me a bite, I would only say yes if I wasn't counting my calories. So that almost doesn't even fall into free is free. I wouldn't even take a bite if I was counting calories. That must mean it's at the top of hard pass. Shakwi! Happy birthday, dude. Appreciate you being here. I'm the real Donnie. This one is an AI. It is better than broccoli. I would 100% eat that over broccoli. But like, I would okay, the nutritional facts on it are horrendous. Literally horrendous. And it does not taste like, okay, if we were to go up here, somebody offered me a bite of any of these, yes. Like I'm on a diet. I've got like 30 calories left for the day. I'm done my protein. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. No, no, no. But honestly, that made me question this. That definitely means that this needs to shift. I don't know. That might actually be hitting into hard pass territory, but I would eat it. Like, free is free. It does pass if it was left in a coffee room, I would eat. So it's barely above hard pass. All right, palate cleanser on the nibs. This is so weird. All I have to do is eat a bunch of food and I consistently will have... It's my birthday. There's literally 3 different Donnies in YouTube right now. Oh. Granted, there's like 3 trolls minimum in YouTube. But it's like the most viewers we've had in YouTube in a while, so. Woo! That is a lot of candy and a lot of sugar. I think I can still come back from today. I just have to eat protein powder for the rest of the day. But I'm not going to worry about it. Honestly, today I'm not going to care about calories. Snapping, you might have been onto something. This is a lot of sugar. All right, guys. The Aero Bar. Now, Aero Bar, this is bubble chocolate. Real milk chocolate. Okay? This bar also comes in other flavors. My favorite growing up was the orange flavor. So you'd literally bite into it and the bubble side, all the inside was orange. They also, one of their big flavors was Mint Aero. It was a classic growing up. It was not my favorite, but it had a green center, which was pretty cool. Not my favorite, but still a good bar. I would put the mint one in the free is free. I wouldn't buy one, but this one, on the other hand, it's got little chip offs just like the other one. So we can do a little, oh, there we go. And you get a good look. It's like bubbly in the center. So let's see if we can get a better look on that. Probably not. It's so melty because it's so warm in here now. You know what? That's good. But this is very clearly cheap chocolate. Compared to like most of the bars we just had, the quality of the chocolate is actually not that good. Like, my initial thought was this might be going up here. And then I took the bite and it instantly went to here. I think it goes here for mid. I would buy it on sale. I don't know. It's so cheap though. That was, even the Coffee Crisp not being my favorite, I do think that the quality of the Coffee Crisp was significantly higher. So, you know, as I've gotten older and more refined, maybe it's quality over quantity. Okay. We're going to put this here. I'm surprised that this is so low. It almost should be in mid, but you know what? It just tasted like actually the cheapest chocolate out of everything I just ate. By far. Not even close. Not even close. It's way so much sugar in that. I mean, this is like half decent on protein, everything considered, but was it better than asparagus? Nothing here was as bad as asparagus. You're talking to a guy that pretty much loathes a lot of vegetables. I know, hey, just because I diet doesn't mean that I'm healthy. Believe me, doesn't mean that I'm healthy. But yeah, no, Mars Bar still the GOAT. Honestly, O. Henry still the GOAT. I think that we've done justice to this list. Whew, that was a lot. That was a lot of candy. Snapping, was that everything you wanted out of me eating a bunch of stuff? If I'd just eaten brownies or cake, it would have just been me eating with like a lot of ASMR that you wouldn't have liked. At least this way I got some commentary out of it. Oh. Oh shit. I forgot the candle. I'll light a candle and I'll send you a photo. That's the best I can offer you. I completely forgot about it. I can't. Why didn't you say something earlier? Why did you wait till the end? I'm gonna gaslight you. That was your fault. Dang, I promised a candle too, didn't I? Donnie's Vengeance is now here. Okay, you're back. You're waiting? So it was not what you wanted. You know what? Sorry. I'm sorry that my birthday was such a disappointment to you. Alright guys, I'm gonna run this to the fridge so it doesn't keep melting. I'll be right back. Thought it was being saved. Well, you know what? Snapping, you assume that I'm more organized than I am. I literally came up with the tier list idea at 3 a.m. Happy birthday. I have traveled all space and time. Really? Really, have you now? Donnie's Vengeance. Are you sure you're just not back after me putting you on a 30-minute timeout? Is there a secret final chocolate bar you've been hiding from us? That would be hype. What the? No, there's no secret. There's no secrets. No secret bars. Whew. That sugar, that's kicking in. Well, I think it's time. I know, I'm sorry. I'm gonna catch Pokemon. It's my birthday, and you know what? I will say I missed playing Pokemon over the course of the weekend. So I'm gonna catch some Pokemon. And I hope that you guys stick it out and hang out. Over the course of the weekend, my wife wanted to try Legend ZA, so I spent my not my weekend, but my instead of me playing. Okay, you guys are going hard on the hats today. Ugh. Alright. It's one of those kind of days, eh? Oh, Maddie, let's go. Maddie, let's go. does what it takes. I appreciate that attitude, you know? Yeah, I was helping my wife play on her account. She started to play it for the first time, so. Alright, so now we can pull. We've learned this from Mage. I can just press a button. Boom. Look at, guys. We're like finally getting there. I just have to turn this full screen and it's like, wow. The whole stream just changed instantly. That's how easy it is nowadays. Though I should probably get my music. I mean, that's a whole other thing. Look at us go. Look at the progression in us. All right. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna change players. Let's get D-Man on the board. Speaking of progression, okay, let's speak of progression. Hey, what's going on here? Maddie, that is an aggressive ask. You know that we literally went on the sprinting server, right? That is a really aggressive ask. We're on the sprinting server already. What did I get for my birthday? I'm going out for steak. And my wife's birthday is in 2 weeks, so we're gonna go and do a combo birthday, and we're going for steak night. We're gonna get some tomahawks, and I'm really excited. Yeah, but we could be among server firsts. How far have they progressed into Ambishire already? To find, have they not beaten Molten Core yet? Phase 2. So phase 2 is BWL, right? Have they completed BW? Like, I am not watching any other streams. I got an alpha shiny Gyarados. That's sweet. That is super sweet. You know what? Before we actually dive fully into this, I'm gonna bio up. Maddie, if you're being serious, I think you're bringing up a way bigger situation. Because A, we already have a bunch of people 260, as well as they're at, like, literally we're almost geared for Onyxia. I get that there's more player base, but you have to remember the leveling up takes twice as long on Ambishire. Takes twice as long. It's twice as long for every single level. Twice as long. I will say this. If you can convince everybody to do it, I'll do it. Why? Z, on our server, you get twice as much experience on the PvP server. The server is designed to get people to 60 faster. Well, Jason and what? They started characters on Ambishire already? I don't know.
We can talk about it more, but you'd have to convince everybody. It'd be like everybody restarting. Because there's no porting. There's no porting anything over. Be right back. All right, we back. One's in Nord. Okay, wait. Let's read all that chat real quick. That the community sucks on Ambyshire though. Like super sweaty. No one helps each other. Yeah, okay. I don't care if we take the homies, we good. That, well, it's not quite that simple. Very retail WoW attitude. Me and Snapping would definitely switch because PvP is ass. You say that, but people have been quitting Ambyshire because of how much the people suck. What if the sillies we rolled level 1 in Nord, like there's a specific challenge mode where we remain level 1? Like, okay, so this is where I'm willing to have this conversation. So I don't know what the well, let me just put my thoughts together. Okay, I don't know what the vibe is on Ambyshire, but I'll take your word for it that it's sweaty. Now, one thing I will be very specific about where we're at. Like, I understand this idea of like trying to be part of the server first. I understand that. How about now? We good now? Probably from the crunch bar. Oh my god, that's funny. Back to good. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm gonna take your word that Ambyshire is a bad community. One thing I'm gonna talk about when it comes to where we're at, because none of you played Classic WoW. One of the things that I did not like about Classic WoW is something called parsing. And it's essentially people get so hardcore into the game that they log how everybody does and you get ranked against everybody else that's ever done it. So, for example, we go into a raid and, you know, I die on a certain boss early and I don't do enough damage. My parse, how much damage I did over that battle, would rank really low. Then at the end, if you don't rank high enough, people will just be like, yeah, you're blacklisted and we will not raid with you anymore. That sweatiness I've not seen. I mean, I know, Maddie, you made a comment once about somebody saying a gear check for ZG, and I kind of just laughed. I was like, that's not realistic to gear check for ZG. Like, we're not, like, nobody in our server is that hardcore. Now, saying that, there's probably gear checks for BWL. That makes sense. Because to cleanly do BWL, you should have ZG and MC and Oni gear. Like, you should. Like, perspective, I have a weapon that's good enough that I could get into BWL because of the weapon. But if they look at the rest of my gear, they're going to be like, oh, you're not geared. Like, just because I have a good weapon doesn't mean I should be in BWL. It's the whole package, right? You know, I'm missing 1% of the damage I could get from my helmet, 2% of the damage from my shoulders, 1%. All of a sudden, that stacks up to I'm 20% worse than somebody who's run MC 10 times, right? So, our server, I think that the idea of this, like, trying to be part of the server first gets negated because by the time we even get to level 60 and attempt to do Ubers again, get the Ubers key, or sorry, do Ubers to get the Ubers key, run Ubers enough to get the gear to do ZG and AQ20 and do that whole shebang again, by the time we've done all that work, if all of us put in that exact same amount of time into our characters right now, we'd be raiding Nax in the same amount of time. That's how much time it will take. So the time commitment to do it is unrealistic, but if everybody wants to do it, I would do it with you guys. If everybody agrees and we can agree to get Kazupal also, I mean, we should have had this conversation literally a month ago, but if we can convince everyone, I'll do it. Now, saying that, no, but we could probably catch up by phase 3. We could probably catch up. Like, here's the thing, right? Like, I think that, like, getting into BWL is, like, not that easy. Like we're not, if the people are as stingy as you're saying, oh yeah, if the people are as stingy as you're saying to get into this stuff, it's like people aren't just gonna let us pug into MC. It's just not gonna happen. Now saying that, if you guys wanted to, like, because I've been doing split streams with doing some World of Warcraft at the same time, if we wanted to go on Ambyshire and create hardcore characters or create base characters that we play like once a week, and like we literally like as a team set up like level caps so that it's like, yep, let's get to level 20 and then let's go and complete Dead Mines and do the Dead Mines quest. Okay, now let's get to level 25 and go and do Stockades. Okay, now let's get to level 30 and go and do whatever. And like we wanted to do that as like, and I would, it'd be just like my World of Warcraft Wednesday. That would be the Wednesday stream and we can all play together. Like I would be happy to do something like that on a slow basis and take it off of the PvP. But PvP is more of a problem because we never practice PvP for us. And, we could easily go and have a little powwow where we could have some fun with the guild, where we just duel each other and practice PvP, Like, we're only bad at PvP because we don't do it. Like, let's be real. We all, I'm including me, we all sucked at raids and dungeons before we did them. Now we've like, you do that Dead Mines, you're scared. You've completed Dead Mines, you get a little better. You go to the next one, you practice a little bit more, you get a little better. You get into your first Ubers, it's overwhelming. And that by the time you've done it 4th time, it's just like, hopping on the bicycle. Do ZG, it's overwhelming until it's not. MC, the same thing. PvP is the same way. We don't practice, therefore it's overwhelming. I mean, yeah, there's a couple of reasons. It's not just that, but it's, but it's the practice for it. And first of all, you don't have to be into PvP. I get it, Z. It's not for you. Totally respect. I don't do a lot of PvP, and the other day I got killed by a level 58 warrior. Put me right in my place. Considering I have way better gear than he ever does. But it happens. But yeah, I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I've actually thought about doing some really fun content if you guys really want to, I thought of a really fun idea of creating a fellowship where we get enough players to mimic the fellowship and we go and try to do a route where we're only allowed to like level up for 1 hour. And then we have to like travel from like one end of the world to the other without dying. I thought that would be hilarious. Like, kind of the idea that, where BRD and everything, like that's like the one, like the Mount Doom. So we have to like travel across the continent and attempt to get there with like level 7 characters without dying on hardcore characters and see if we can get the fellowship there. There's a lot of fun ideas we could do, or if we just want to like do some characters together, we could also do the slow and steady. The Misfire. Misfire, what are you doing here? How's it going, Misfire? It's been a hot minute. You missed the chocolate stream. And now we're talking about World of Warcraft. And I forgot my water. Did I forget my water? No. Apparently I just put the water behind me. But yeah, I don't think that swapping fully to Ambyshire fixes anything. That's not actually me. I don't know who it is. Happy birthday, Donnies. Okay. I don't think swapping to Ambyshire fixes anything. Now, saying that, Maddie, I would be more interested if they introduce a new server. A brand new, fresh server where it's like phase 1. Everybody starting at level 1 together. I could be in on that. I think that would be interesting to be leveling up with everybody at the same time and keeping up and then getting to like experience and like to the point where it's like, yes, I got this rare recipe and nobody else has it. Like, that's fun. That sounds fun. That sounds interesting. I would love that. But yeah, I mean, I would be willing to do it, Ambyshire, with you guys. But I think the swap is an aggressive ask. I know I repeated myself there, but... Or something in between. I'm 30-8. Just reiterating, I'm not saying retire, not saying, I didn't say swap though, just, okay. Gotcha, okay, gotcha. So, the very first thing I want to do is I want to catch Pichu. We also got some new moves. We played a little bit without you guys. Not fully. But we did a couple of things. So, what we want to do here is we want to finish off Zone 1. So, we are missing one Pokemon. Checking it out, we're at 85%. We are missing the Pichu. Anybody that is interested in trying to catch the Pichu, there's only one spawn for it. It can be there day or night. And there's multiple entrances, and you can see right here, boom. We got this back entrance over here. And we are going to do a little sneakaroo and catch this Pichu. We got 3 arrows, which means it's a pretty good catch chance, and we'll just sneak up on him because he will run away if he sees us. There we go. Instantly runs away. But we can wait a few minutes. You can also get here from jumping off the top of the building. But yeah, so right now, that's what I want to do is I want to catch this Pichu. We can also run off screen, off the loading zone to get him to come back in. But yeah, so that is how you catch Pichu. I want to complete, so my next big goal that I'm kind of working on, and I'll do a little bit of story today, but I want to work on my Mabel's research. Volcarona made it sound like I wouldn't be able to do this, but I want to get some of these done because if I can get to level 50, then I get my shiny charm. Kakarot, it took you long. Well, here's the thing. I haven't gone back in time, Kakarot. I've finished everything. Well, Kakarot, you've probably played more than I have. So let's see. Let's see if Pichu is back. Pichu, he's back already. Let's see how many. We're sneaky. This is 4. So we have a high chance on catching this Pichu. Let's do it. Boom. It's that easy. Well, Volcarona, you didn't answer my question, though. I asked you a question. I said, do I have to complete all the missions, or is there certain missions that can be passed? Or is it literally designed that every single mission will be completed and then I'll be level 50? Since this account is not online, is it even possible for me to trade and do all that stuff? I mean, that one's easy enough. Winning battles, I have to do 1,000. I'm almost halfway. I can trade locally. Okay. Well, you know what? We'll keep working towards it either way. It's either that or I do shiny hunting another way. If you beat 1K trainers, you can skip 1,900 points. How many points do you get for beating 1,000 trainers? Oh, we're missing a few here. Let's go catch you. Ah, so it won't be super easy is what you're saying. Oh, shoot. So it actually is designed that you have to do it. Oh, no, there's the Froakie. I forgot about that. We gotta catch Froakie. And he only spawns up top there. I see videos of people doing it online. It's obviously a pretty common thing. So Jason, you started a character on Ambyshire already? Okay, so let's see if he just spawns in here real quick. If I went far enough away or not. I did not go far enough away. It turns out. Alright. There's apparently some pretty easy shiny hunting ways that you can shiny hunt in this game. With your D&D group, yes, nice. What level are you on there already? Level 11. Oh, so you're just a baby. You just started. You got one box full of shinies already. Dang, Kakarot, you've put in the serious time on this game then. Lots of shiny alphas too. Dude, that's sweet. Oh, you guys went Horde. Okay. So, Zone 16 getting Froakie. Super easy. He's just up there. Just up there. You just gotta, you know, not scare him off. And get the target on him and catch him. It's that easy. Apparently a pretty easy one to do some shiny hunting on. Go Great Ball. I choose you. I don't know if you knew this, but I haven't done very many of the side quests yet, bud. I'm missing a lot of side quests. Good question. 21 hours. Wonder how far away I have to walk to get this. Well, clearly I didn't walk far enough that time. I need to like go to a zone that like forces it to reload. Oh, I betcha. Is there a door on the other side? I could like go into zone 5 and zone out probably. That's probably how people are shiny hunting this. I don't know what a piece of benediction is. Is it a piece of gear or what? Nice. Yep, so loading in. Okay, so that's gonna be, we'll try it, but I think that's the play. You zone, the play to get Froakie is you zone into 5 and then exit and then come back into zone 16 and then Froakie will be up top there just to load him in, and then you can get a chance to attempt to sneak up. Oh, and catch them. Or just scare them off like me because, you know, I'm not patient at all. But let's try it. Let's try it. So, go back out 16. Go into 5 and then back, and I bet you Froakie will be up there. Leela, you just got, I didn't even know. How's your Bulbasaur? Oh, Leela. Sorry, I didn't even see you on there. It's a Venusaur now. Nope, that didn't even work. That didn't even do what needed to be done. Apparently it's just like not even going into another zone. Yeah, Leela, thanks for dropping by, dude. All right. Fly somewhere else first? Is that like the easiest way to reset is just to fly? All right, so I'm being told if you fly, it'll reset. I don't know. There we go. So if you fly to an area, it resets. So we did the fly, and now we got Froakie up on the top. Attempt number 3 at catching him. We don't want him to run away. What? Oh. And then, of course, it's switching to daytime on us. All good. All good. It's not all lost yet. All right. Take 3. I suck at this game. All right, let's try it again. Fly to 16. We'll see if it resets the Froakie literally instantly. Just walked out, flew back. I don't know, Jason. Doesn't seem like it worked that time. Does anybody know what the respawn timer is? Or do you have to fly somewhere else first? Like if I fly to 5 and then come back. 5 minutes from what I've heard. So we flew to 5. No bueno. Eee! There he is. There he is. All right. Not that we've just, you know, bugged every single Pokemon in here. Ow. Oh my gosh. This is gonna take forever at the rate I'm going. I'm so bad at this. Hiya! Sucker! Hiya! These guys, the catch rate on them is really bad. They're not easy to catch. I got 3 Alpha Shiny Alpha Ampharos. Oh, that must be nice. Must be nice. Alright, we're gonna fly a little farther away just to see if that helps. Like it's unloading the zone maybe. Fly away, unload the zone, then we'll fly right back to 16, see if Froakie's there. Full diagnostics on Froakie. Not looking good. Hey, we caught him. We didn't catch this one. No way, we caught 2 back to back. Look at us catch all these fighting Pokemon. I swear I had a hard time catching these guys the other day. All I have left to do is catch 50 dragon types. I could see that being a pain. Yep. Cat 6. But yeah, what are some of the Matty Mage, any of the World of Warcraft people, what are some of the other challenges we could do? I would be totally happy to try some challenges on Ambyshire, just to even like kick it off to see if how we feel about it. I mean, admittedly, if we do hardcore, I don't think I'll be a warrior. I don't know, it's so hard to say what I would be. Paladin's probably the easiest class, if I had to guess. No hardcore. Wait, as in Jason, you wouldn't do hardcore, or there's no hardcore on Ambyshire? Never. Ah, fair enough. That is fair. I don't blame you for that. Okay, this area is like hilarious. I'll show you. So 17, this one is like a bloodbath. But I do think that this zone is why well, no, Gyarados is one of my favorites. You guys know that. But Waterfall, one of my favorite moves in this game. Because like easily, look at this. Check this out. Boom. Easy to just, we'll wait for the recoil, or sorry, we'll wait for the cooldown. As long as I don't instantly die. We'll try again. But you can get like 3 knockouts with one move. You get 3 knockouts with 1 move here. GG's. Those Pokemon stole all my monies. You fail. He is blue, you're right. My blue Gyarados. Let's collect them all. And go here. Oh gosh. Ah! Oh yeah. So he's just puppy guarding me. Okay, so we gotta kill him first. Let's kill him. Well, how do you kill him first? We gotta be sneakier. We gotta be less bad. Less bad at the game. That's what we're gonna go with. Oh, that's not what we want. What's... Oh! Happy birthday, Donnie. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I do hope this will be a wonderful year for you. Well, I hope so too. Do I get a present? Just a happy... Well, you know what? It's nice to get a happy birthday. It's nice to get a happy birthday. Alright. Take 3. We'll try a different entrance this time. Do. Gotta get on that bridge. Come in from the alley, and then, well, I guess it's not an alley. I guess it's just from the bridge. We'll try to just like knock out like 3 of them in one go and hope for the best. Ooh, I need to get that. You just like go right in here, it's instantly gonna be like, oh, we can hide. I'll hide behind the tree. You won't even see my Gyarados. I'm sneaky. I'll hide behind the garbage cans. I'm behind garbage cans. You can't see me. All right. Boom. We hit both. Okay, we need to... You definitely... The skies will rain down. I guess I could use my screws to make it so that I die less fast, but like, that's no fun. That's the opposite of fun. All right, we'll try this way now. Let's just try Earthquake. Okay, ranking. Earthquake better or worse? I mean, it does a lot of damage. We just got to get him to stop aggroing on me. Alright. Alpha out of the way. I should instantly... Hey, and we got the catch on it. Alright. What the heck? Oh, because I have slowly killed a few. Ow. Can we just, like, not bully me? We'll just catch all of you. We did it. It took us forever, but we accomplished what we wanted to accomplish. Except for there's more Pokemon in here that we don't know where they are. Maybe on this building up there? Donnie, Lane, you're in my ear, in my heart. Wait, what? Alright, let's go up here. Let's see what else. Because we're missing a few Pokemon in this zone. Oh, and that's not one that we're missing. But to be fair, I think we do need more steel Pokemon anyway. Hiya! Why are you attacking me? I just about almost killed you already. Okay, so from up here... Oh, there's a Skarmory. Hiya! Hiya! Go, Great Ball, go. Oh no! Well, that was one that we were missing. Okay, so the border is right over there. I'm a little bit confused to where to catch what's missing, but... Is the alpha back? The alpha is not back. Okay. Here's the real question. Can we round these up and kill them all in one shot? I'm just gonna get hit. Earthquake, maybe better? Oh yeah, Earthquake, we just did a triple kill. Alright, maybe Earthquake is a little bit better than Waterfall. Just maybe. At least better in the wild zones, right? I think there's also a... I think there's also like a solo farm mode too, where like you can't trade anybody. You have to like be completely self-sufficient. All right, let's find a bench. Take a little naparoo. Like somewhere you can solo level? No. Solo level. That would be like a super private server. You'd be the only one there. All right. Let's just do a wee bit of this, you know. Poison. Oh, actually, we do have a poison move. Land hits with poison type moves. Venusaur does have poison. You know what? We'll pick it up. Pick it up for now. I just like run around. Oh, never mind. He's too fast for me. I'm too slow. I'm not strong enough. Brave bird? Gyarados is the best. The best. Alright. Ooh, I'll take your medals. Got nothing to lose. Thank you, sir. Okay. Let's check this out. Land hits with Mega Evolved Pokemon. I mean, for 8,000 points, though? Yeah, we could do that. For 8,000 points, we could do that. One Mega move? I feel like I'm cheating just a little bit, but... 2 Mega moves? Bro, this is... Stop LARPing with those alts, yeah. It is, I will admit, a little bit on the what's going on side, you know? One of me being around, that's enough of me. Nobody has any need for there to be 3 of me. 4 of me. Alright. Aggron. Waterfall, I tell you. Gyarados, he must be the strongest Pokemon in this game. All right. So we got the Megas out of the way. Fire moves. We do have some fire moves. We'll just pick it up, you know? Just pick it up. We're not gonna attempt to do that one. We know that's not a quest for us. We also are not putting too much asleep right now. But let's lead with Venusaur. I really like the move we have with Venusaur. Also really good in the wild. Sludge Wave it's nice. Because it hits everything and it's fairly quick. Like, little bit of a startup, but then it like hits everything around, so. Can you get shiny Lapras? I don't think Lapras is even in this game. I've never done any solo leveling. Sure you have. Just depends on the game. It's like perspective, wouldn't you say? Oh, no. Wow, that did what needed to be done. Yep. I didn't really think that Sludge Wave would kill there. Venusaur is level 74 though, like, you know. Magical Leaf. That's why we got him here. My wife picked Charmander. Classic getting Charizard on the board. Not for me. Super effective move of any kind. I like that. In the meantime, let's get Houndoom out. Oh. All good. Okay. Super effective move of any kind and fire moves. Easy. I mean, Donnie's fan, #1 fan. I mean, you kind of got it coming to you, bruh. Kind of got it coming to you. Unleash plus moves on your opponent. We can do that. Okay. So, watch this. We can use any Pokemon. We're just going to we'll use Pidgeot. And then what we can do is we can go plus. And now we have the plus moves. And then boom, we can just do our super moves. I guess we only had Feather Dance. Let's use Garchomp just because he'll have more plus moves. There you go. So we can press plus. And now it's going to use the plus crunch or the slash. That's what we need to do for this next quest. So one thing I learned that on the social medias. You got to press the plus button to do the plus move. Oh, that was not what I wanted. There we go. I mean, it's pretty bad. I shouldn't have to put like 4 trolls on silence. It's kind of wild. 4, that's like next level. I know. Who has that kind of time though? Who actually has that kind of time? Somebody does. He does. I would like your prize. Yeah. It's unfortunate. There's just no way around. I guess I could report it, but YouTube won't do anything about it, so. It's unfortunate because I think that there's obviously more more work involved to maintain or have a Twitch account. Oh, that didn't even kill him. So you just see so many, like, you see bots, but you see a lot less trolling per se on Twitch. But on YouTube, you just obviously it only takes 10 seconds to make an account. Damn, this guy is going full on Mega on me. Crunch. I will slash you. Oh no. Okay, let's well, it doesn't actually matter. We did it, we did it, we did it. Okay, we need to go battle more. I feel like we cleaned out this whole area. We've already been here, we've already looked at this. No, that's not gonna do any damage. Look. Poison on steel. But yeah, no, just way more trolls. Way more trolls on YouTube. Oddly enough. Considering that's where we started. Hiya! Boom! We super sneaks. Alright. I don't think we're gonna get it tonight. I mean, there's a decent amount of time left. Dragon type moves. It's like possible to get that done. How many dragon type moves do I have to do? 3? You just, I mean, it's not hard at all if I can find the trainers to fight. We've already been down here. I kind of wish that they showed trainers on the map. That would be ideal. Yeah, we've been there, Any way to climb up over here? Nope. Oh, and no. I did the wrong move anyway, so I feel less bad. Oh, I don't even have a dragon move on him anymore. I forgot. Got rid of my dragon move for Earthquake, but no regrets. Earthquake is ridiculous. Might be slower, but the area of effect, especially just for running into wilds, definitely worth it. And because, you know, it just kind of bodies everybody. Easy. Garchomp's down. That's my only, I mean, I can. It's probably my only way to get this mission done tonight. Hide behind the tree. Send out your Pokemon. Sneak up. Sneak attack. Earthquake, because everything hates fighting Earthquake. There you go. Nah. We just need 2 battles anyway, so we just need to find the 2 trainers. Look here. Might be up. Oh! I just ran into. There we go. There we go. Maybe I don't know. This was my first instinct. There we go. Dragon is strong against Dragon. I would say that this game has kind of helped with my weaknesses. Like, knowing weaknesses. Not that I didn't know Dragon is strong against Dragon. I just mean in general. Alright. Now, probably, it's going to force me to do some sort of storyline before I get to challenge my next person, but that's okay. It's been about enough time for me to try to get a Froakie again. It's literally... My instincts for being slow are not there. Type chart master here. Master might be aggressive, but you know, I'm getting better. Getting a little better. I mean, I'm getting better and I'm getting worse. And I only say that because Gyarados with Waterfall just kind of hurts everybody. You know, like it's just like a strong move. So like, I don't want to say it's carrying me, but it's kind of carrying me. Ooh, who am I missing over here? Zone 7. It's like full on question mark. We don't even know what's here. Well, I'm pretty sure it's the Shuppet right here. That's who we're missing, and then we get 100% here. Boom! 1,000 points! Oh. Alright, okay. Okay, I get it. Oh, nice. Saved by the daytime. I need to go buy some Pokeballs now that I got some money. 60,000. I have used a lot of Pokeballs. I am low on the funding. I didn't even look at what Pokeballs I'm using in here. Okay, this area is done. We do not need to be in here anymore. Excuse me. All right. I just did Brave Bird. I was like, oh, that might hurt me. Yeah. Okay, so it is kind of worth noting. Recoil moves hurt you also because obviously they're registering as having some HP when you're attacking. So yeah, lose 1 HP when we attack. No, oh, there we go. Brave Bird, not on a Pokemon, has recoil, boom. Oh, that did more than one damage because we hit more than one at a time. Now you know the pro tips of recoil out of battle. Just in case you needed to know that. The obscure, obsolete tips from Donnie. Because everybody needed to know that there was you lose 1 HP from doing that. You probably just do Hurricane. Probably hit both with Hurricane. Not with U-turn though. Oh, we hit 2 with U-turn too. Nah. I actually think I'm gonna play Arceus pretty soon here. Just seems right, you know? Braybird! We should just use a different Pokemon. Give Heracross a little bit of love. I played it with my wife. I never played it on my own. But I helped her do all the boss battles. Because, well, you know what she's like when it comes to boss battles. I think that, like, obviously, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it'd be easy at all. But I do think that Arceus would be a more fun game to attempt to try to 100%. I know that there's obviously certain Pokemon it would just be a pain in the butt. But like the idea, like the rewarding, it's way more rewarding for catching multiple of the same Pokemon. That's how I see it. I could be very wrong. I haven't put in the hours like you have. She'll be fine. Are you sure you didn't just carry her? But yeah, I mean, for the Pokedex, you have to like try to get them all level 10. I think that it would be like, obviously, like I said, it'd be a pain, but like it would be a fun adventure to try. I don't know, a fun thing to slowly pick away at. Actually, I didn't. You didn't carry. You were not the hard carry, is what you're trying to say. That means your brother was the hard carry then. One of my buddies sent me a video the other day. Apparently there's either talk or it's in development that they're like fully remastering Halo 1. Thought that was kind of interesting. Definitely a game I put some serious time into back in the day. And on Halo Anniversary. Trubbish, get off the garbage. Yeah, I saw that a lot of people have been doing this game, doing the 1000 battles. Just using controllers with turbo. There's like, you like literally just like press up or something and have turbo A with, it was like specifically use Garchomp at a level 75 with a turbo A and like hold one button down or something, and then you use a Rocky helmet, and then you can just walk away and it does all the battles for you. Not saying I would do that, I'm just saying I did see a video of people saying you should do that to get your 1000 battles and not have to spend the time yourself. Number 15, what are we missing in here? Well, we're missing Pokemon. That's what we're missing. Let's hop on in and take a look. I'm missing this Pokemon to be exact. You may be asleep, but we need you right here and now to do Earthquake. We didn't catch him, what? We've caught lots of pumpkin boys. We've already got Beedrill, Alpha Beedrill also. I'm actually kind of just surprised that we're missing Pokemon in here at all. Bang! That's clean. That's super cool. I wish I had one of you. You just don't fit on my team at all. You know what time it is? It's Froakie time. Okay, we're gonna try different pathing. We're gonna like stop being so bad. We're gonna path this out a little better. This time around. Okay, so let's kill this thing because we just don't need him in the way. Doesn't matter. Okay. Nothing's gonna get in the way of me catching. What? How did we scare away Froakie? I was hiding. He wasn't supposed to see me. Okay, well, obviously that attempt didn't work either. I think we just have to give up on Froakie forever. He doesn't want to come home with us. Classic Earthquake, just attack everybody around us. Wow. And that... I bet you if I'd used Bite, I would have gotten both of those. Another zone over here. Are we missing anything in zone 12? We are not. We're just like kind of going around randomly. Oh yeah, I wonder how I get him. How do I get the dragon? Volcarona, do you know how I get the Dragon Boy in here? So it's just a matter of like I just have to stay in here long enough and it will spawn. Oh no! Gotta get some big moves off. That is not the move I wanted. Brave Bird it. Do what it takes. He's an alpha. We'll try to catch him. Oh, we got him too. Nice. Well, lucky for us, it is the daytime. It looks like I have all the right recipes to make it happen. Hopefully he doesn't run away. We'll just wait here until he shows up. Vital, welcome in, dude. How you doing? Hope you're having a great Monday. Dude, thank you so much. Appreciate the kindness. Oh, that was, sorry, bud. I don't actually want to fight you. I will say, you can catch Eevees in here, and we could get another Eevee. Eevee would go good because we need to, if we haven't scared him off already. Speaking of Eevee and scaring him off. Crikey. He definitely sees me. Get away from me. I'm trying to catch Eevee here. Ow. Dark Pulse, do it. I will admit. No! I was here, well, I guess I wasn't here all day, but you promised me you'd show up in the day, Volcrona. It's almost nighttime. You're gonna miss it. Well, you know what? We did try. Maybe he's on top of this. Maybe he's been up there the whole time? No, not the case. We tried, though. He's pretty huge. He's a big boy, yeah. Like, big enough that I wouldn't have missed him. Like, if he was here, I would have seen him. Do, 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 do. Oh, I was like, is that him right there? No. You said he was huge. That's just a small Pokemon. Try that earthquake. Ooh. I don't need to catch you. I've already got my 50 on you. Well, you know, the one thing we can do, we can try for Froakie again. That's one thing we can do. We have control over Froakie Dokie. Okay, the slower I go, the worse I've done. Pokeball, of all things. Oh, no way, we got 2 throws off? I mean, okay, 2 throws. It was not my best showing. But, that's... I think that's my strategy. We gotta just run in. Okay, so we'll heal. We'll buy. I'd like to get Froakie. Like, Froakie today seems right. We should probably buy some Ultra Balls. About 60 would do it. "21 Pokeballs, that's how good I am. 21 of them have missed. I wonder what's up. I will say I'm missing a decent amount in this zone. And I wonder if maybe some come out at night. It's almost nighttime, so we may as well just wait and see. And naturally, it's like not a single bench in sight. Yeah, but that's just not the same. It's just not the same, Volk. You know it's not the same. Alright, let's get the screw. We actually should go and cash in some screws. I said that already today. I still haven't done it. All right. We're gonna go here at nighttime. We're gonna try to get on that roof. Not try, we are gonna get on the roof. Oh, there's so much more docile here at night. You know what? Let's not even disturb the sleep at this point in time. Like, we don't need to do that. Life is easy right now. They're not attacking me. That was wrong. I should be throwing. I should have did a Pokeball. Oh, he's got a high catch rate. I love this for me. Nice. Okay. You know what? Let's try and catch you too. I don't know what your catch rate is. All right, let's just let's take care of you. Let's not take care of you. At least we caught one. Jeez. Holy. Okay, well, on the bright side. You know what a knockout means? A knockout means another opportunity for Froakie. I think the door on the right side of the zone also works a little better. We see Froakie. We can see him. We're visualizing him. And yes, for the third time, I know I can get him from doing a quest, but I don't want to get him from doing a quest. I want to catch him. Okay, if we go here and get a second throw off, I don't think we get a third. My catch rate must be like under 10% on that guy. I imagine that's where like you just go into the saving, right? You just save it, especially if you saw a shiny. If he's that quick to jumping away, you just save and then. I mean, to be fair, that's probably what most people are doing for most rare, like, you know, makes sense for the Dramp Like anything that I really want, you know, you just... Makes sense. You save, especially when you have the ability to save in this game. We woke up things. We woke up lots of things. That hit me? Did the dogs hit me from down there? No. How? What? How did they attack me up on the building? Oh, this game hates me. I mean, okay, yes, I woke them up. But like, also, I was on the top of the building. I shouldn't have to worry about them killing me up on the top of the building. All right, we'll try main entrance 16 for the Froakie dash. Front entrance does not work for the Froakie dash. Confirmed, it does not work. All right, we haven't woken up anything. And I'm doing the worst move possible to open, but that's okay. Hey, we got Skarmory. He is attacking me from down there. Oh, maybe not. But I woke them up. I woke him up at the very least. Okay. Alright, you just... I don't want to deal with you anymore. So we're still missing one of these guys. He's not near the statues from what I can see. I don't know where he does spawn either. He seems like he might be a little skittish too, though. Alright, well, dawn is approaching. Let's see if we can do one more Froakie sneakeroo. Front entrance for Froakie does not work. Froakie is my goal today. Oh, that was a 2. No! That was actually that meant that I had like something like a 30 to 50% chance to catch there. That sucks. Something like that. I'm semi making up the numbers. 2 is better than 1. That I can confirm that. Let's take a look at my Mabel's research. Giga Impact, sweet. I mean, filling out the Pokedex is always good, I guess. I will have to do this eventually, filling out the megas. Alright, so we're gonna try this a little differently. We're gonna like go right into zone 5. Well, it's almost daytime, so that probably affects things too, but we're gonna like run right into this zone, get things to spawn. I think we've 100%ed. We haven't. Wow. Electrike? I don't know if I've ever, I can say I've never ran into an Electrike in here, so I wonder where the Electrike is. Electrike. Could be over here. Okay. Grab some items. Electrike. Top of the building for Electrike? Seems not the case, but I could be wrong. And by could be wrong, I'm clearly wrong. So if you're anything like me and you don't like to explore, Electrike in section 5 is on the building. We'll catch 2 for, well, we'll try to catch 2. 1 was an easy, yeah. But there you go. Not a hard one to find. At least we filled out a bit more in the and a little bit more electric Pokemon there. Oh, sorry. We don't need you. We need this. Still need to collect these. Unfortunately, Ice is really, really good against Birdie. Ice greater than Flying. Oh, Electrics are down there too? Get out of here. How did I miss that? Gyarados is just like tweaking on the edge of the building here. All right, Come on. I don't know why he's... That was weird. I had like way better chances to catch that one. It felt good, but you know, it's okay. It's okay. We'll get there. Like, here's the thing. We're learning. Oh, no. Earthquake! Oh, I have a decent catch rate on him too. Nice. Needed him for the Dax. That's the thing. As long as we're getting a little closer to catching Froakie. Whoa, that was a fast respawn on Froakie. Okay. So as soon as he turns... This Froakie, I tell ya, he's gonna be the death of me. He's gonna be the death of me. That's one thing I will say that's not my favorite about this game is that I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but it does seem more like Pokemon will just spawn in certain areas. There might be the odd one that's just random, but for the most part, like every time we come in here, like if the spawn is reset, it's like there's that one Froakie up top. There is the Alpha Ampharos on the side, and all these Phalanx in the middle. Like, it's literally the exact same thing every single time we come in. And that can be pretty repetitive. Pokemon's already repetitive, but this is a whole other level of repetitive. I mean, Volcarona, the reason why it doesn't work here, obviously I want your opinion too, but it's because the zones for fighting are not big enough. If the zones were bigger and or there was some sort of like random generator as time went on in the zone, that might change my opinion, but just as it stands... Come on, is this the one? That was the one! We finally got the Froakie. 6, 7 tries? Something like that? That was literally my goal today. What Pokemon is that? It, for some reason, to me, speaks like it's Machamp. Oh, really? Dang it. I think they only spawn at night, because we've seen them in here. That must be an at night only spawn. But also, so going back, there's like, because of the way that like it's so limited per area, there's like, I'm not going to say zero overlap, but there's very little overlap on catching Pokemon. You know, you're not going to find a lot of these Pokemon in multiple areas, which is like, I guess, kind of fresh. Like, you're not going to go into Zone 17 and be like, great, I caught another Pidgey. Well, Pidgey even a bad example, because Pidgey you can catch in more spots, but you can catch him out of the world too. Or out of these catch zones. I guess it's morning, so we could go here. Or in the day. So you said he's in the center. So would he like be spawned right there as the alpha? Okay, so it's like we already know that he's not either going to be here today or unless we reload this area. But not alpha. Yeah, okay. Alright, good to know. And I don't mind the tunes in this either. Music's pretty good. A little repetitive, but welcome to a Pokemon game. We could try that. Actually, I know I need him. Oh, clean double Beedrill kill. Oh, I got him. I didn't want to get him. No, and then I missed. I didn't get even the Pokemon I wanted to get there. And Gyarados fainted. I tell you, that was just a full-on fumble. Full-on fumble there. No, it's all good. It's like, oh, we need a water move for that. We don't have Gyarados right now. I think we're done in, yeah. A couple Pokemon in here. The Ghost probably catch at night. Let's just walk through here. Here's the thing, we know we need Dragon Pokemon anyway. Crap. That's not the plus button. Ah! Eee. Also, I recognize this is a really poor matchup. Saved by the bell. Brave Bird. Brave Bird counters everything. Real cool. Oh, we actually caught that. Okay, let's get rid of you. Alright. So we want to get half decent catch rates on these guys. You know what? 2 arrows is pretty good. 2 arrows is really good. Considering that went down to 1 arrow. And he is at 0 arrows. Yep. I'm happy about that. No, we'll just get them to unaggro us by going this way. What are you doing back here in the alley? Okay, so run him, her. All right. Yeah, that makes sense. %. Well, I mean, on the right side, at least I get to do it more than once. All right, Brave Bird it. $18 HP. That was a choice for me. Come on. Give me a few more dragons. Nope. How's it going? Snapping is going great. But you know what? I think we're actually getting ready to call it. You know what? We're going to go for 11 more minutes. 11 more minutes, then we're going to call it. But yeah, we just caught a Froakie. So if you remember the one that turns into Greninja, I'll show you. It took me forever to catch him. Check summary. Boom. Froakie dokie. You know, we could probably... We could probably start doing a little bit of work to filling out the Pokedex by doing some evolutions. That is definitely something that we could also work on. Because one thing we have going for us now... Oh, it can evolve already. That is, that's very good. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I just have to put it in my party. But, I mean, there's a bunch of Pokemon I need to do that too. So, and I've already gotten the Evolution Award. I did that on the weekend. I just went and got, went for all my Magikarps, and, I went and caught some more Weedles, and I just, did the 25 or whatever it was evolutions you needed to do for the quest. But yeah, I guess then one of the quests I have to work on is the Pokedex, which it'll just happen. The reality is, the farther I get in the game, I don't even know how many more zones I'm gonna unlock. I think are we already at 20? 18. Looks like we're at 18, 19. So you'd think that there's gonna be at least a 20 based on that, if not more. It'd be cool if there was more, but at least one more zone. And then after that, there will be also more trainers and stuff down the road that are better for fighting, for leveling up. Though I will say, oh, you know what? What are we missing here? We are missing something we don't even know what it is. Well, that intrigues me more. Any ladders? Is there any tops of buildings we need to get on? It's not looking like it. Oh, we need see you later. We do need more. I think we need more electric Pokemon. That's why I keep saying, oh, electric. Yeah, we're almost done our electrics, but we need a few more. Actually, these 4, let's just see. Oh, we definitely need a few more Onyxes in our life. That was a bad cat throw. Well, not a bad throw, but... Two and a 4 catch? Nice. We caught a rock type. Yeah, we definitely need a lot more rock types. It'd be nice to tackle these electric types. Space Ghost, it's been a good birthday, honestly. I've had a great time. Just chilling. I mean, obviously I'm just doing what I normally do, but doing it with you guys. Well, Snipe, Okay, that'd be cool though if I got that. Okay, we're gonna go. We're gonna destroy those rocks in hopes that what we're looking for is behind it. Nolan, thank you, bud. It is my birthday. It is, in fact, my birthday. Okay, so let's go and smash that rock. Maybe there's a sneaky Pokemon back here. No sneaky Pokemon back here. That hurts my feelings. It just seems like it would have been like perfect, you know? Pokemon behind the rocks, you know? It seems like it would have made sense. Close combat. Overkill a little bit. Oh. On the rocks. You made it funny there. I get it. All right. Well, you know what? There is more rocks. Maybe there's something to this if I destroy all the rocks. I doubt it. But on the bright... Oh! Hiya! Discharge. Not what I'm looking for. I think that's the last rock. Alright, we're done rocking around. And I think this is 50, but I'm not sure. 48. If I stay in here, all the electric guys are respawning. All of them, as in all 2 or 3 of them. Come on, Onyx. I have so many Pokemon. I catch so many. Ugh. I'd get you a cake if I could. Space Ghost, I appreciate it. I'm more of a brownie type of guy, though. Being honest, I'm more of a brownie type of guy. All right, let's listen to Volcarona. See, like some of these evolutions, the trade evolutions, I won't be able to do unless I guess I have somebody right beside me. When does Electrike evolve? Middle or corner brownie piece? Snapping. I eat them by the... Like, I don't even care. I don't even care. Like, If it's a little burnt, then I definitely want the middle. I don't want it burnt even a slight bit. But if it's like a decent crust, then I'm very happy with side, corners, or middle. But if it's even a little burnt, I just want like the middle, because I don't want any more like crispy than what's normal. Box. What level do you get Agron in at? And I think Steelix is in this game too, so that's probably just buying a metal coat. We might have one. Why don't we just check? We're so close. We only have like need one shard away. All right, we're going to go back to our favorite spot here. Oh, it's a trade. That's dirty. Sorry, sleepy boys. Max is 999. Oh, then I should go and spend them is what you're trying to tell me. That's exactly what you're trying to tell me is I should go spend them. Go up there and destroy all of them. Where did that rogue Eevee go? Let's try to catch him while we're here. That was worth a shot. I mean, oh, and naturally we don't even have our fire. Well, we can put him in the... We can... It takes us actually seconds. It's not looking good. Only one. Yeah. That's okay. But what level do I get Aggron at? Or is he an item? This should be soon. This should be, I would think soon. I don't actually know. I just make up things though. Like it just seems reasonable, therefore it is reasonable. Braybird! 42 for Aggron. Oh, we got a little ways to go. Actually, to be fair, we probably... Suicide move, almost. 42. So, okay, actually, you know what? Okay, he's almost up a level, so let's focus on getting that up a level situation. We didn't even count. Oh, we caught one? Alright, well, we caught one dragon. The wall. Name the wall. Well, we could look into it. Did we even get the level? Because I think I've got the rare candies. No, I didn't even get the level in the end. We're going to get Aggron, and then we are going to call it for the day. Look at that. 3 Pokeballs, 3 great Ultra Balls. 3 great Ultra Balls. What a clean split. What a clean split. If we can get one level... Be productive here. No way, it didn't kill any of them. So close, 1 hit away. Two evolutions. That's a, see, that's how you wanna end it off. Trying to fill up the decks, we get 2 more dex entries. All right, guys, we are gonna call it here. We will be editing tomorrow. I don't think we'll be online. We might be live just for a bit of it, but it's not my main thing. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. You know how I am. It'll happen or it won't happen. Uncommitted completely. Actually, we're gonna keep you here for now on the team until we get you evolved. But yeah, so thank you guys for being here. Thank you for coming by on my birthday and saying hi, chilling and having a good time. I had a good time. Tomorrow we'll be editing. We might be on, but if not, then we will for sure be back on for Wednesday. We hope to see you then. Stay safe and have a great rest of your Monday.